Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and this is a special review of the 2002 horror film, May. And this is from writer-director Lucky McKee, starring Angela Bettis as May, who's a young woman who is really socially awkward, works as a veterinary assistant with a lazy eye, and an obsession with perfection descends upon her life, and she becomes so fixated on the perfect features of other people, including the man that she has feelings for, played by Sisto, her fellow co-worker Anna Faris, who plays Polly, who might have some feelings for May, and James Duval pops up in this. He played Miguel in Independence Day. He was Frank in Donnie Darko. And Nichole Hiltz, who's Ambrosia, who was in the show In Plain Sight for all those seasons, the lead actress there. And this film is a very special film. And I got this on DVD in the mail today from Matt, who you all know from the Developmental Hell podcast and some of my other shows. Because Matt and I were in Alternative Films Club in college. That's where we met. And our first semester, 7 people showed up to a particular meeting of film club to watch a film called May. 4 people walked out on this movie after she started cutting people up and sewing them together to make a human doll. Because that's where this film goes. It is crazy. And Matt, myself, and his friend Remzi were the only ones who stuck it out. And I thought this was the most disturbing thing I had ever seen in my life. Oh, I've seen so much worse since then. But this film, interesting enough, has like a 4 out of 4 stars from Roger Ebert himself. Watching this film now, I think it's a pretty solid, it's a good psychological thriller horror film with a really dark sense of humor thrown in there. And it's an interesting cast because you have Angela Bettis, who does a really great job as May. She has the awkwardness down. She has the social anxiety down. She has the insecurity. She has the fake confidence and intensity that she tries to put on when she's trying to guard herself. You have Sisto, who does a fine job as this dude that she likes. Anna Faris is really channeling that Anna Faris energy in this film, and she has some great chemistry with Bettis in the film. And this story, there's so many elements that are familiar. Like, this is an awkward girl. She's trying to get with this guy, but, she's too weird for him. He shows her a movie that he made about, like, this cannibal love thing, and she, like, bites his thumb, and he bites his lip, and he gets all freaked out. She's like, but you like weird. He's like, not that weird. And just like, oh, now we're laying down some things after you show your cannibal movie. But you have this connection that she's trying to build with this man, and she's trying to build with Anna Faris, and this insecurity. You have this building tension with this doll that she got when she was a kid. The glass of her doll's case keeps cracking as May is cracking, as she's losing her sense of reality and sense of anchoredness in society, and she becomes more alienated and isolated from people. And this film has a really effective descent. It's really unnerving and creepy in the way that she goes about just straight murking people and taking pieces of their bodies. And I think this is a really solid film. It definitely has like the blood and guts, if that's your thing. It has some really solid, well-structured tension and suspense about it. And you have some weird, strange fun watching it. Maybe as it gets really to its climax, it might lose some people. It really does go there. But I feel like in the end, May is still an interesting, well-made, well-acted, small-time, independent horror thriller. And I actually had quite a bit of fun watching this 11 years since I watched it last while I was in film club. And I would recommend this especially to those horror fans out there, those psychological thriller fans, because boy, does this have some moments and some unnerving moments. And, May has a lot of baggage in this film, and on some level you connect with her. Bettis does such a great job of bringing this character to life, even though it's absolutely disturbing what the goal is to become that bride. But I'll leave it at that, because this is a strange film, it's a strange journey, and it might just hit your frequency of strange dark humor. So give May a try. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.